California Safety Act. Assembly Bill 1955, also known as California Safety Act, was signed into law on July 15, 2024. It prohibits school districts in California from having policies requiring teachers or staff to disclose a student's sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression to the student's parents without the student's consent. The bill has three core elements. It limits schools from covering information about a student's gender identity without the student's permission. It prohibits schools from creating procedures that will force the outing of students. And it stops schools from using punishments on staff who support these rights for LGBTQ students. The bill is controversial mainly because of the central question of where the parental rights stopped and where do students' rights begins. In this paper, I will discuss two main pros and two cons of AB 1955 and its implication for our schools, parents, and school-age children. The first pro-argument is that LGBTQ youth need safety and that this right is so basic that it should be protected by law. LGBTQ youth are often rejected by their families and may have nowhere else to find safety, whether physical or emotional. If students cannot feel safe, how can they lead productive lives and reach their full potential? Young people spend a lot of time in school. Passing a law that protects the student as a whole guarantees that LGBTQ youth see schools as a safe haven where they can focus on their studies without worrying about their essence being attacked. Not all parents are supportive of LGBTQ children. As one assembly member emotionally described how his mother told him at age 7 that she would disown him if he was gay. Students should look forward to going to school, which must represent a sanctuary where their intellectual growth is supported and where they feel free to be who they are. The second pro-argument is that this bill provides critical safeguard to prevent retaliation against teachers and school staff who foster a safe and supportive school environment for all students. This law protects teachers and school staff since they have the students' best interest in mind. The bill will also provide resources for parents and families of LGBTQ students to support them as they have conversations on their own terms. Teachers spend many hours with their students, getting to know them closely, and should not be penalized for helping students become who they want to be. LGBTQ students need to be protected from discrimination based on sex, and teachers who support them in their gender expression should be protected from legal problems. On the other side, the first argument is that this law normalizes keeping secrets from parents and makes lying and hiding the truth from parents protected by law. In most families, Parents are the ones who care the most about their children, know them best, and are the central guiding adults in their lives, including in issues of gender identity. Secrets between parents and children create a divide, and parents' support is crucial for children to pursue their dreams. This directly leads to the second point about who should have the ultimate authority in helping a child decide major life decision and should be informed. Is it the school or the parents? This new law says loud and clear that politicians and school administrators trump parents when it comes to that what's best for the kids. That is wrong. Parents have the ultimate authority over their kids, not school administrators or politicians. In addition, keeping personal issues private might resolve them within the home without social pressure, which might otherwise lead to self-fulfilling realities. For example, studies show gender dysphoric youth who socially transition are more likely to persist in their transgender identity, even if they may have grown out of it otherwise. To summarize, proponents of the bill believe that schools should provide a sanctuary for students and that teachers and students should have legal protection in pursuing chosen gender identities. Opponents argue that parents should be included in all decisions about their minor children and have the right to know all information pertaining to their children. They believe parents have ultimate authority over their children, and schools should not override parental rights. This is a controversial issue, and all points are valid. But as a father of 3 young children, I cannot imagine not knowing how my children feel and what they experience. However, I understand that not all children have open relationship with their parents and that LGBTQ students deserve legal protection. Still, I believe gender identity can be further explored after children become adults and may not be as critical for younger children, especially if parents are not fully involved in the process. No school official should care about my child as much as I do. And as a parent, I should be included in helping my child become a whole person.